Hi there, it's Rob. I wanted to make a video showing you what you're going to get inside the keyword bundle if you purchase the keyword bundle. So let's start with images. I created these images. You can easily do the same. In fact, I probably should add a link to the software that I use to the link page, and I will do that. Give me a sec. I'm going to pause you. So on the page, this is where I'll add the link. It's Artistly that I use, and it's really simple and quick to make videos. I love it. In 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I can make 20, 30, well, as many as I made here. So let me make this go away and go back to here. So what I did was, though, I also, these are often too big. If you look at the size of it, 1.71 MBs, too big. So I resized them so they can go onto the website, and these are the ones I resized. I resized them all, and so you can use those. If I've got the rights to use these, then so have you now that they're done. And I hope to see lots of you using this in your pages and videos and posts down the line. Okay, so images, cool. This is the video I just created, which is the short video. It'll be on the sales page. That'll go away. Actually, no, I'll probably leave the video in here. If you, I don't know, maybe a link to the video. I'll work that out. Right. I'm going to come back and cover the keywords themselves. But for now, I wanted to just show you that the software that are on all those links, the AliExpress, the Ali Inspector, it's called, I think, and the niche one. Anyway, so let's look at the people also ask one just quickly, and so as you can see, it comes with a bunch of stuff, okay, like the text on their thing and the link that they got it from, and it's lovely. So don't be sarcastic, Rob. Here's the actual questions. These are what you need. So these are for only pretty much, if you actually know, you can use them for two things. You can use them for creating cool videos that people do want to click on. Remember, if people are looking for, are glass cutting boards sanitary, it can't hurt for you to make literally a 20-second video, put it on the shorts on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, and get some mileage where people come through and click on it, and in it you say, we sell, if you sell glass cutting boards, by the way. If not, and don't lie, but anyway, so you would go through, look how cool these keywords are. Pause this if you like, because it gave 131 questions. Why do my eggs stick in a non-stick pan? Now, this was simply for the question was chopping boards. Parent question here, look. So initially there are only four questions actually related to that. But then it cuts down to the what's the best type of chopping board, and it gives more questions related to that. You can put these into a niche, no, my bad brain not working, category on your website, and literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts on your website using AI that you could produce the content in a few minutes, add one of my images, make a video from that post, and put the post on your website, and then later down the line get backlinks to it, and that way to the category, and that way you will get rankings, and it's all about that. But more importantly, this on social media could bring people to you, and that's cool. Okay, so then there was also the Pinterest one and the TKA, that's the TikTok one, and Etsy. The Etsy one is cool. I only did the Etsy research on here. Let's open it for you while we're talking. But you can do others. Bonanza, there are quite a few. So it told me there were 51 products, total 41 in baskets, bestseller, all the details that are handy for you if you're competing in that world out there for them. Right, let's go to the next lot. I do have a Word story doc, which by the way is also on the page, but it's handy to have if you've downloaded it and you've kept it in a folder. I might also add this one that I made 15 minutes ago here. I made this to do with the video, the short video, but it's a nice summary of everything. I hope I haven't got lost. Let's go to here, and make this go away. Okay, so again, inside of there now, you will get a video course that shows you how to sort out these. I have not sorted them out for you. For now, I'll give you these keywords unsorted in a chaotic pile for a good reason, because if I sorted them, I will sort them into categories or areas and sub-niches that suit my thinking. So that would be engraved or personalized and custom. I'd put all of those into a thing. Whereas you might want to put personalized all on its own. In fact, let's go and have a look at how many were on there. There won't be many. But they're enough because it's absolutely focused on all of the words with personalized in it. Can you see? So personalized meat cutting board. Only 40 searches. You pay 84 cents a click. Etsy personalized cutting board. By the way, that's dangerous to advertise on. That's why it's only 2 cents. As per the previous version of Etsy. When they're so cheap, it's because you know you're going to send clicks that you've paid for to your opposition on Etsy. Okay, unless you're dominating Etsy and you're the #1 listing, it's then worth sending it for 2 cents, because you could send literally 40 clicks at 2 cents at the price of 1 click at 84 cents for personalized cutting board gifts, which by the way is a beautiful keyword, and 720 searches. Man, you can't go wrong with these. Yeah, pause this and write them by hand if you want, or pay the price and get the bundle. Okay, so I'm sorry that because I haven't closed these, they're going to keep opening. So you get the video that shows you how to do these categories and sort them. It's very simple, really. You would here's how I do the sorting, so you don't have to watch the training if you listen to the next 2 minutes of me here. I dump all of the keywords into a folder and I save that folder, so that if I ruin anything, I've got them still saved. I then go to the original folder, this one, and I open every single one of these and copy and paste them into a single Excel doc. It's an evil amount of work, I'm sorry to tell you. So boring. Put some music on. Hell, watch a video while you're doing it. Maybe not. So now I've got, remember I had these saved in an original keyword doc, so I'd keep that in. Then I'd come in here and delete all of this except for that huge doc. I'd then go into that huge doc and sort it into... Whoa, sorry about that. My dog is here to protect me from the world. I'd then go into that, the big doc I made, and I would sort it. Sorry, most importantly, I'd remove duplicates. And then I'd sort them into a variety. I'd do most keyword searches and save it as that. Then I'd do cheapest advertising click and I'd save it as that. Then I'd do... you get where I'm going, is I'd find the things within the listings. So let's open one of these and show you. This is one of the big ones. So here, so there are a couple of hundred keywords in here. So I would go into here. Actually, I don't care about these. I don't care about competition. You might. So for example, if you look in January, now let's pick one that's not so stupid big. Chopping board best wood. So if you look in January, there's only 60,000. Then it goes up to 74, 60, 40, 40, 40, 30. Man, it goes terribly quiet by August. That's probably because people are out in the sunshine again in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. But can you see, you could, if you wanted to sort them out in more detail, not me. And in fact, when I copy and paste it over into the big doc, I just copy and paste these. I want to know how much I'm going to pay per click, and I want to know how many people are searching for it. So I could then, if it were me, and I don't know if you can do that, if you've followed my links and bought, for example, the Keywords Everywhere tool, because for me it's invaluable. So once I've done that, I literally go in here and find out variations on chopping boards for meat, right? So I now know from here, I've lost it already. Here it was 8,100 searches. This is a keyword that doesn't want to copy. Enable editing, my bad. So, so I can now go in again, because of my training, and oh man, I really have problems making my brain work. I then go all the way to wherever I am here, and I would do a deeper research into chopping boards for meat, because that's what I want to focus on. I want to focus on those people searching for that keyword. So 8,000, was that right? Already forgotten. I don't care. I would then go down here and find out that these are, look at all of these cool keywords that all relate to, and the prices that go. Best cutting board for raw meat and poultry. 1,000 searches, 33 cents a click. Man, this is a keyword that has to surely be worth competing for, if I know my stuff with a best chopping board for meat. By the way, I don't have a clue which one that is, but oh man, I'm back to teaching you about this stuff, and I should have been just showing you what's in the bundle. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna save these and put them in the bundle for you. I'll come back and do that. For now, let me get out of here and go back to telling you what I'm supposed to be telling you, man. Anyway, so I'd sort them all out. I'd filter them. By the way, if you go back to the original section that I was telling you, I would then look at these very carefully, if I could read them better, and I would categorize. Sorry, remember I said delete these all before I deleted them all. I would come in here and have a new folder that says custom engraved, personalized. I put them all into one. There's custom engraved, personalized, custom engraved, personalized. Can you see? I put all of those into a separate new folder and put those into a single doc. Can you see? So it becomes a fair amount of work. Now, having said that, so yeah, just remember then, so we got the videos, the training on how to use the keywords, and no more talking, please. And sorry. And that's all good. It's enough for you. But having said that, you have bought the cheap version of this pile, and you've got a fair bit of work for yourself. I would sort it for you and other people if I get enough people inquiring for it. So if you finished with this and you listen to this video and you're thinking, I don't want to do all of this, I would, but it's why I would wait until I have, say, 5 people. 5 of you, 10, I don't know, have emailed me. If it takes a whole year, I don't care. At the end of the year, I'll email you back and say, are you still interested in paying for the research, the sorting done by me? And I will then do the sorting. I'm going to charge you a fair amount more, let's say $30. But that way I will create all of these categories and sorted. So you'd literally be able to just go straight in there and go straight to the best carving board keywords. Let's open that and have a look. And you will know immediately what those keywords, okay, there's hardly many, but there's enough searches. Look, 33,000, 8,000 for raw meat and poultry. This is a nice number of searches. And other than turkey at 57 cents a click, the rest aren't too bad, 29, 30, 24 cents. So yeah, still worth it. And I would have done the whatever that word was for you, the sorting. But as I said, I won't do it until I've had enough inquiries, because yeah, my ADHD makes me do too many things. I'd rather be off creating the next bundle like this, but on, I don't know, bottle openers, and then the next one on handmade soap. Can you see? So yeah. Okay, so I'm out of here. I'm done. Sorry about 13 minutes showing you what's in this, and we'll talk again if and when down the line. Best of luck with your business, by the way. Cheers.